Viewer discretion advised.
Making my way through the hood, sipping this yak. Niggas about to get blown with the Mac.
So yeah, we're in this bitch, dog. This is fucking big old two Kangs post Skankfest 2025 recap episode. Hashtag Nolans, hashtag Skankfest. Fucking
hashtag jealous.
You gotta come next year, dude.
Dude, you know I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, we gotta. We
You
gotta.
know how many motherfuckers were on Facebook saying, "Oh, I got a weekend pass. I'll sell it for $150," and I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, that's so next year. If you don't want to be like volunteer, fucking wait to about a month out, and you'll find a pass. You'll find a 3-day pass for like $200 or less.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, as cool as it would be to like, I guess, be part of the staff, I think I might.
You do get a lot of advantages being staff. We got to use the indoor bathrooms where everybody else had to use the porta potties. So like indoor bathrooms were for staff and artists only. So we got to go in there. There's no lines or anything like that. The porta potties I heard were real fucking rough. That was everybody's main complaint.
Everybody was fucking
shooting up fucking heroin and sucking dick in the porta potties and just like shitting all over the place.
Did you walk
dude.
in on either of those things happening?
No.
Oh,
I didn't use the porta.
Yeah.
I walked through the porta potty village, but I didn't go into a single one of them. I had no desire to.
I love how you call it that because that's literally what it is.
It was like
when
a little square.
Yeah. It's like 80 of them.
Yeah. Just in like a circle. Yeah, but they got rows. Yeah.
There's probably more than 80, honestly. Like the place was huge.
God,
you could get lost just in the porta potty area.
There was probably maybe 50 there, and there was like 4,000 people. It was fucking insane, dude. This is, I've said it on Facebook several times now. This is by far the coolest thing I've ever got to be a part of, dude. I got pictures with fucking everybody. The only two people I didn't get pictures with that I wanted to would have been Tim Dillon. He showed up late on the last day, kind of like as a surprise guest. It wasn't really announced. And Matt McCusker, he also didn't get there till the last day. And we ended up leaving before he went on stage. We left at like 10 o'clock on the last day, dude. Me and my buddy Mike were just so fucking dead. Oh god, but it was so much fucking fun.
I'll definitely make it a point to go next year. I debated for about 2 seconds trying to buy one of those tickets that people were selling on Facebook.
And then try to get time off.
But like, well, I mean, getting time off this time of year wouldn't be that hard. Plus I have vacation time. What I was more worried about was like Holly and I had already talked about hanging out.
Oh god,
so if I just up and hit the Nolans,
if
she would have been pissed.
You said she listens to this. So I'm speaking my mind. If she had if you had done that, she had given you shit, I would have told you to leave her. That's oh no, babe. We were supposed to hang out this weekend. Instead, I got to do the coolest fucking thing that's ever happened to anybody ever. So, hey, you know what? Maybe we can hang out next weekend, babe. Fuck off. I would have been like, dude, no, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. You need Skankfest. Fuck that shit.
On the record, she's cool. She definitely,
dude.
She definitely wouldn't have been like, oh no, you ain't going. No,
that would be fucking insane. I like, oh my god, what kind of bitch?
No, not that kind.
Not that. I get. Hopefully not. I would hope not.
No,
Holly seems...
I will say on the record, I think that she'd probably be all like, I don't know, worried about what I was doing when I was down there.
I can tell you, pussy was not really a thing going on down there like that. Like,
it's a comedy festival. You already told me, like, all the dudes look like you and all the chicks are married to dudes.
Exactly. So, like, there was like 2 single girls at the whole fucking place, and they were keeping it pretty tight. So, like, we
do like them tight.
They weren't out looking for the, your average Legion of Skanks fan. Nah, dude, but it was...
No doubt.
I got there Sunday night of last week. So I got in and I just drove 10 hours, so I pretty much called it. I got in at like 8:30. I kind of like hung out, watched some TV shows, and just went to bed. woke up the next day, went to the
No, hold on, slow your. I don't want you to just sit here and belt out the whole story, because then what are we going to talk about after that?
Oh, the stories. It's not. I'm telling my first activity I did when I got there. Yeah, this is the beginning.
I thought you were just laying it all out.
No.
I'm like, dude, we're gonna do this interview style.
No. Just nothing happened the first technical day I was there. I got in late, so I just went to bed. So no, I woke up Monday morning. That's my start of my fucking time, pretty much.
Adventure.
Immediately went to the skate park that was there.
Did you get a little skating in?
Yeah. Fucking scraped up my knee a little bit. Fucking yeah, it was cool. The skate park is a completely DIY, like local maintained. So like the locals are the ones who fucking build all the ramps and everything like that. It's fucking cool, and it's completely up under an overpass. So it's like it's got the fucking
I've seen them
pillars and dude, it's
dope.
It's cool as hell. So I got to skate around there for a little while, hit a couple board slides, fucking annoyed some homeless people probably that were trying to sleep up there. But yeah,
Did you eat any good Cajun food?
Yeah. So after the skate park on the first day, I ended up meeting up with a buddy a little bit later on up at a bar called the Air and Rose. Like super kind of old timey looking bar, like it's tons of shit all over the fucking walls. It was really cool there. They had
like a Cracker Barrel with alcohol.
Well, it's mostly bar shit. So like pictures of people that have been there, fucking dollar bills or what the fuck ever. That place just had recently got their Michelin star rating for their fucking po' boys. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like some shitty little hole in the wall bar. It was like crazy good food. Apparently, I didn't eat one while I was there. They have their thing is like a frozen Irish coffee, which is like an alcohol milkshake, which is pretty good. It was delicious. And then that was what, Monday night still. So I think we kind of bar hopped a little bit. We went to this place called Lafitte's Blacksmith Bar, which is like the oldest bar in the country. It was established in like 1722 or some shit like that. It has like completely all wood fucking everything. No lights in the entire fucking place. Everything is candles. Like they have like strip lights kind of up by the bar so they can see, but like throughout the back and shit like that, it's pitch black back there with just like candles on the fucking table. So you could easily assault somebody back there if you wanted to.
I was gonna say easily get some dome.
It's an old pirate bar. You're supposed to rape and pillage and all
right, well, let's do a shot on that. Give that a good smell. Tell me what you think.
It smells like whiskey.
Exactly.
It's not bad.
So, in grams, how much mushrooms did you eat? Total, whole trip.
So I was only real hard on mushrooms that one night.
Yeah, I remember just getting the text that said, dude, I'm on a mixture of I'm drunk and on shrooms or some shit right now.
It was mushrooms and cocaine.
Mushrooms and cocaine. That's the title for the episode.
It was a fun mixture. The two substances were going to war in my body.
In your body or in your mind?
Both, I guess.
What was it doing to your body? Was it just speedballing? Wait, they're both speed. Like,
no. When's the last time you ate mushrooms, Tom?
It's been a few years, but that shit, you can't go to sleep on mushrooms.
I mean,
you can if they're bad shrooms, but usually they keep you up and you're tripping.
Yeah, but you're not like speeding like you are with blow.
I mean, yeah,
like,
I'm just saying it's not a downer versus an upper.
Right. It's as yeah. No, so the night I ate the mushrooms, that was probably Saturday night, I think.
Doesn't remember what day it was. That's how you know they were good.
Yeah. Well, so I started out, dude gave me what he called a trippy tablet, which was
sounds like a good time.
So the first time he told me, he said the whole thing was 8 grams of psilocybin, like pressed into a tablet.
Okay.
The second time he told me it was 5 grams. So it's somewhere between those two numbers.
Probably 5 grams.
He was also very fucked up the whole time. He was on he was the one also who gave me the opioid and the Xanax. So he was walking around with like Xanax and ketamine, just like, he was fucking done the whole time, dude. But he was great. He was just handing me shit. So I took that trippy tablet and we were wandering around for about I took like half of one and then I came back and got another half. And that was like maybe 10 minutes later. So maybe 20 minutes after that, we were wandering around. And did I send you videos of the venue?
No.
So there's a part of it that like, there were several rooms set up just for like comedy shows, but there was one part of the building that is, it looks like it's outdoors. Like, so they have like storefronts and like trees and like fucking like a river running through it with bridges going over it.
Okay.
And they have like the light is or the sky or the ceiling is painted like really light blue with like some clouds and like lights going up to it. So it looks like you're fucking outside. And when the mushrooms really hit me, we were in there and I'm like,
holy fuck.
I'm like, whoa, man, this place is so fucking cool. And then I kept kind of going up a little bit, and that's when somebody handed me the cocaine. So,
you know, I'm wondering if you would have enjoyed yourself as much without all the substances, because I've heard New Orleans isn't very clean. It doesn't have a pleasant aroma when you walk through the street.
well, it was cold, and well, so we were also right next to the river. So we weren't in like the French Quarter. We were at this place called Mardi Gras World, and it's like the main building itself is where they keep all the floats from Mardi Gras, and then we were at like another section of it where so like we were.
So you weren't like in the shit, like
No. I did spend my first couple of days wandering around the French Quarter, but it was also like 40 and 50 degrees. So I think that killed a lot of the smell, and I don't think a lot of the people were out doing that kind of shit because it was cold.
When you're high as shit, like even if that shit,
I was
shit, you wouldn't have noticed.
I was real high and real drunk for like 3 days straight there. Yeah.
So I just want you to know when I go to Skankfest, I think I told you already, I'm gonna party, but I'm not gonna party hardy like you over here.
I don't get to go on vacation, so when I do any vacation, I'm usually drunk the whole time.
No,
like
it's not that. It's just that I am terrified of doing too much psychedelics and losing my mind.
Just see the cool thing about that though is everybody there's family, dude. Everybody there will help you. If you start to freak the fuck out, literally anybody around you is a friend. Like, so it's cool.
Why does that sound like something like that? Sounded almost rapey.
Yeah, like they're gonna come and get you, dude. they're gonna drag you back to the fucking where they fucking no. It's I mean there were a couple people there that overdosed and people helped them up and got them to the medics and all this shit like that, and everybody made it out okay.
Cool. I don't think I'm gonna like overdose, but I might get so high that I'm not having a good time anymore. Yeah, I can't get too high.
And then you can go chill somewhere. I mean, there's also places to just go hang out.
But I also don't want to make an ass of myself. So I'm just gonna.
Well, it's like with me being staff, I had my car out in the fucking parking lot, so I could just walk over to the car. That's where I was sitting there doing blow. I would walk back to the car, hit a line, fucking come back. But now when the mushrooms really started hitting me, that's when I was handed the cocaine, and then. So, like, I was going, like, whoa, on mushrooms, but then the coke came in, and I was like, whoa, I'm back focused. And then it was like a real whoa. It was like a seesaw the whole night because the mushrooms kept trying to take over, and then I do another line, and I get right back to it. So it was an interesting night for sure. Thursday night after the pre-party, that's when I ended up going back to Airbnb with some bros that had rented one. There was like 6 dudes that had all went in on an Airbnb with like a pool and shit. And that's when I went back to them, and I ended up doing a bunch of cocaine there. I didn't go to sleep that night.
I bet.
I had to report. The cocaine got brought out at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to report to my volunteer shift at like 9 a.m. I got back to my place at like 7. I was like, well, I guess I'm just staying up. And I fucking... Jesus. I stayed up till about maybe noon or 1, and then I just said, fuck it. And I went back to my place. I was supposed to be up to like maybe 5. I just dipped. Nobody said shit, but...
I mean, you're a volunteer.
Right. So I just went back to my place and slept for like 3 or 4 hours, came back, and then kept the party rolling. Oh, man, it was great. There was weed everywhere. Like you could smoke in front of the cops because they had like an agreement. Well, like you're on private property at a private event, so they can't do shit about it. They were fucking. There was hot ladies there rolling up weed and handing it out to people, dude. It was.
I'm assuming they weren't single because you said there were only like 2 single.
No, they were like Hooters ladies with like the fucking. Like, they were on duty.
On duty.
Yeah. They were handing out fucking like blunt wraps and fucking glass tipped blunt cones to people. Like it was great, dude. Fucking.
Well, I was hoping you'd come on here and say that Skankfest is like London, no bitches.
No, there's ladies there.
Yeah, Holly definitely wants me to go next year.
But again, getting pussy is not the main concern. No, this lady, my fucking queen with the goddamn heavy hangers. You were allowed to grab them, but I didn't, out of respect for that beautiful angel and the fact that her jacked head tattooed husband was hanging out right next to her.
Yeah.
They had skank fights every single day. There was a fucking ring set up.
Okay.
There was fights the whole time.
Note, actually, I need you to pause that.
All right, we're gonna pause it.
My life be like, yeah.
Fucking telling me to stop being funny. What the fuck? That's like telling me not to breathe, dog. I'm entirely too traumatized to not be funny.
You're not full of yourself.
You just told me about 27 minutes ago that I'm funny. Sarcasm or no?
I said funny looking.
Yeah, okay. All right, so what's your questions? What you got?
Oh yeah, questions about Skankfest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
About skank fights.
Skank fights. I mean, I was getting there. Will you just
Before we pause,
give me a minute?
Before we pause, you said we're gonna come back and talk about the fights.
Yeah. I was doing an exposition. Okay. Sheesh.
All right, fucking do your monologue there, Jay Leno.
Monologue.
No, you see Skankfest. What's up with this Skankfest? You fucking.
So all over Facebook, I'm seeing shit about the fights.
Right.
And I see the name Jake mentioned a lot, and I had to wonder if it was
Big shout out, Jake, from Me Till Friday.
Yeah, if it was Front Me Till Friday.
It sure is. That's the boy.
Good to know.
That's the homie. That's the one who got me out there. Big shout out, Jake.
Give all of us the lowdown who weren't there. Why was everybody hating on Jake? I'm gonna give you the floor.
Jake is. He's an easily hateable guy. As much as I love him, that's the homie. He's easy to hate. Like he's just got so much shit to like talk shit about. Like, so Jake has been with the podcast, I think, for about maybe 3 or 4 years at this point.
This makes me wonder what you said to all of them about me. You know.
Who says I talked about you? I'm just kidding.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I do a podcast called the Kingly Podcast.
It's fucking some podcast. Check it out. I don't know. I got to get pictures with Dan Soder. No. So Jake's been with the podcast for about maybe like 3 or 4 years at this point. He won. They have intern contests every now and then on Legion of Skanks. And he won one of the intern contests. I think he was maybe the spring turn. Because they've had the Wintern Olympics also. So they do like seasonal shit. He was the dab turn for a while. He was constantly bringing dabs to the show, getting everybody fucked up. So like that was his kind of like thing for a while.
But why did people hate him?
Well,
Get to the
I'm getting
point.
there. We've got fucking time to kill, motherfucker. He's got long hair and he's kind of an asshole. That's it. I don't know. So anyways, he was the fucking dab turn. He was bringing dabs to the show, getting everybody fucked up. But he never actually did anything.
Am I going to need to edit that out?
No. He knows what he's about. But that's everybody's main complaint is he doesn't do anything. They've had segments like where they bring him on and they're like, "What do you do?" And he's like, I'm Jake." Like he doesn't produce the podcast at all. He goes and gets drinks during the show, and I think that's about the most useful thing. Like he grabs stuff sometimes. So that's why people talk shit on him. That's kind of was the basis of this whole fight. This was a who's the boss fight. So if Jake won, Mike Harrington, who is one of the producers for Legion of Skanks, was going to have to produce his podcast free of charge for like a month or something like that. If Mike won, then Jake becomes an intern for Mike and has to work for him and do what he says for however long. So we have the video, which I think we're gonna overlay or we're gonna play along with it.
We're gonna put that on the screen for you guys.
We can go ahead and pull up
Let's see this.
Big Buddy Jake's fight. So this is Mike Harrington here. This is your boy Jake with the long hair.
I'm gonna put your mic back from the. Turn it down if you can.
It's not picking up too bad. But yeah. He
Tell me you didn't get just a video of them grappling. Come on.
I've got some problems with how the fight went. At one point Harrington like has him in a fucking headlock and you're like, this is a boxing match, dude. Come on. But yeah, they're all fucking commentating as well.
Looks like he's getting winded.
Yeah. He's moving a lot more than Harrington is. You can see that belly jiggling. Harrington decided to kind of keep it still and not move too much, which was a smart move on his part.
Yeah, you know,
Jake
conserve that stamina.
Jake was trying to get around him, maybe get on the side of his guard or something. See this? You're like, what's going on here, man? But yeah, his hair did start to fuck up at some point, and yeah, somebody had to come and fucking fix his hair for him. He turns away. He keeps running. Harrington's a big fucking guy, dude. He probably had like a good maybe 50 to 60 pounds on him. Like he was telling us after the
Probably
fight.
a little more than that. He's got a height too.
He was like, man, Harrington fucking hits hard, dude. Oh, fuck me. Ooh, this is the last round.
How many rounds did it go?
3. I think it was like 3 1-minute rounds or something of that nature. Maybe 3 2-minute rounds. But yeah, he was definitely gassed by this point.
So is it like predetermined who's gonna fight at Skankfest?
Yeah. So you had to sign up beforehand and sign waivers and shit like that.
Why did I just get a wild idea that I want to be in a fight at Skankfest?
You can do it. They had he got him. He humped him a little bit.
That's great.
But this was the main event for Saturday. They had other fights leading up to it. There was an ass slap competition between ladies, which was very disappointing. Ladies can't slap an ass for shit. Like, I was talking to buddies while I was there.
That's sad. Almost as sad as this fight.
I know. Like, but I was talking to buddies there. I was like, dude, fucking, I could do more damage. So they had 3 slaps, like 3 rounds. I was like, I could do more damage with 1 slap than these ladies have with 3, like easily, dude. At one point, I yelled out to one of the bitches. I was like, fucking hit her like you hate her. Like, yeah, they called it. And your boy Mike Harrington is the champion. But so that was the main event for Saturday night. Beforehand, so they had the ass slap competition. They had
Hold on, I just want to say about the fight while we're still on that. So the way people made it sound online was Jake literally got his ass handed to him on a silver platter, and then he got his ass beat. That
it wasn't.
I was way more hyped up for that than I.
Yeah, it like he didn't
Jake, you're such a disappointment.
He didn't get knocked out or anything like that for sure. No, he held his own. He took some punches. I think he gave him some. You know, like he got in the ring and he fucking did it. So
I mean, yeah, I gotta have respect for him.
A lot of other people there did not. So you know. But yeah, they had some 3-armed fights. So it's like a 3-legged race, but instead they tied 2 dudes' arms together, and they had to then work as a team to beat up another pair of dudes who were tied together. They had Walmart fights, which were you hold a baby doll in one arm, you get a boxing glove in the other hand, and the first person to drop their baby doll loses. Um, they had
It's such a Skankfest thing to do, and
yeah.
I've never even been there.
They had some other like boxing matches, and they had a couple jiu-jitsu matches. They had a couple taser fights where it was taser in the middle of the ring. Two dudes go in and you fucking duke it out and try to get the taser and fucking start tasing the other guy till he taps.
That's awesome.
They had a 20-man battle royale fight where every minute a new person entered the ring. And it was last man standing.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it was real last man standing kind of stuff. The last night, the main event for Skank Fights was Saturday after Jake and Mike fought. Uncle Laser got in the ring. You know Uncle Laser from Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Uncle Laser got in the ring and challenged Jason Ellis to a fight. Who I don't know if you know about Jason Ellis or not.
I don't.
He's an Australian man who is an ex skateboarder who like came up with like Tony Hawk and shit like that, and like getting himself real fucked up. He's a real fucking tough dude. His entire body covered in tattoos, like head to fucking toe. He's been a professional fighter for many years at this point. Like he's a big, strong, tough guy. And Uncle Laser was like, "Fuck you! I'll fight you tomorrow, you son of a bitch!" And he got up in there, started talking shit, and he got fucked. Dude. Oh my god! I was standing in like the artist tent, kind of hanging out where I don't think I was really supposed to be, but I had a staff badge, so I was like, whatever.
Working security.
Oh yeah, Uncle Laser was sitting there, kind of like shadow boxing and shit, and Jason Ellis was doing the same. And Laser was talking to Ellis, and Laser was like, So how's this gonna go? Like, you're not gonna wear headgear, and I am. And Jason Ellis was like, headgear is not gonna help you, dude. And fucking like with no gloves on, Ellis was telling Laser like, just fucking hit me right now. I just want to see what you got. Fucking crack me one. And Laser's like, no man, no. He's backing away. He was like, stop, dude, save it for the ring, dude. Oh, it was so fucking fun.
That's gold.
I know, it was great. He got fucked up, dude, but he got in the ring. He took, at one point, fucking Jason Ellis just drops his gloves and goes, fucking hit me. And Uncle Laser even said, he was like, I gave that motherfucker everything I had. And he looked at me and said, fucking hit me again. He's like, that's why I knew I was in trouble. Oh man, yeah, but he was there with some hot ass ladies, so I'm sure he went back and got his dick sucked in the hotel room or whatever. No, dude, the whole fucking thing was just
Comedy.
By far the coolest thing I've ever got to be a part of. I've got 2 kids. This is the coolest thing to ever happen to me.
So, for the record's sake, you didn't go down there and get laid.
No.
Didn't get a BJ.
Nope.
Didn't touch any boobs.
I was offered to touch a boobie, but I did not, out of respect and fear.
Okay.
A little bit of respect and fear.
Yeah, right. All right.
If that's what you're looking for down there, I'm
Did-
sure you can make it happen. But I didn't have time. I was too busy
No.
chilling with the boys.
That's not the direction I was going with that. I was then going to ask, did you suck any dick? Did you suck any comedian dick?
On the record, no. I
knew it.
I sure didn't. No, I got to do fucking birthday bumps with Ryan Foster, who is a comedian down there. He's a dude out of Philly. He comes on Dad Meet and stuff like that. Him and this other guy named Tubbs. They got a podcast called Workforce Titans. Fucking shout out them.
Yeah, shout out. Cheers. Bitch.
Yeah. But shout out Workforce Titans. But I woke up that day to some birthday wishes and stuff like that. And then I scrolled a little bit on Facebook and I was like, Ryan Foster has a birthday. I was like, oh, fuck, dude, that's what's up. So I messaged him, or I think I posted on his wall or something. I was like, I gotta come find you to do some birthday bumps, dude. Because I got a picture with him the first night he was there. I caught him in the bathroom after he got done doing the fucking So I found him that day, and my buddy gave me a little baggie, and I fucking handed it to him. He walked into the bathroom, and I was sitting there bullshitting with his wife at the time. She was like, "If he dies, I'm coming after you for the motherfucking life insurance money." And I was like, "If it helps, this is the same shit I've been doing for the past 2 days straight." And she goes, "Oh, all right." I was like, "And I'm still kicking, so you know." But he took the baggie, and then he went to he came back out, and he goes, "You like mushrooms?" I was like, "Yeah." He fucking hands me a cigarette pack with, I showed you that picture of the one, fucking one that fills a whole 100 cigarette pack. I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." And then I was just fucking pocketing it and walk off. I told him, I was like, "If I find you again later and I still got some, dude, I'll do more with you." But yeah, he's the fucking man. Fucking live dad meet was so cool. I got a signed Tim Butterly and Mike Rainey poster for my birthday there.
Fucking A, man.
I got there's this black dude. He won the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu thing against the former champion. And he's a Kill Tony guy. Like, he's been on Kill Tony. He's been pulled, I think, at like maybe Madison Square Garden. So he's done some sets on there. Like, he left Skankfest and went straight to Austin to sign up for Kill Tony. But he was selling these shirts, these green shirts. I'm sure you've seen a few of them say "Suck Me, I'm Black." Yeah, I bought one.
Of course you did.
He was selling that one, and the other one he was selling, it was the Friends font, but it said "niggas" on it. I was like, that's ironic because that's what I call my black friends. Oh man, he was cool as shit though. Fucking yeah, I got to meet so many awesome people, dude. Like all the comedians. When I got a picture with Gillis, dude, it was.
Oh, you're just on a last name basis
with
now?
with me and Shane, you know. Me and my homie S Dizzle.
We just go by last name. That's our thing. He calls me White.
Yeah. I'm White Boy. He's Gill Dog. You know, it's no big deal. We're cool now. Now I caught him in the hallway, and it was like I was like the sixth person to get to him. I would like to take a picture. And I was like, "Man, I'm really sorry. I don't want to be that guy." He was like, "Dude, shut the fuck up. Everybody here's that guy." And I'm like, "Oh, that's a great point, man." Like, we got a picture.
Shane thing to say.
I know, we got a picture. He fist bumped me. He was like, "Man, have a great time at the festival, dude." Like, he was such a fucking cool, chill guy. And I was like, god damn it. And yeah, dude, that, and then Nick Mullen, the guy who I made my profile picture, he's the Cumtown guy that I've been listening to a lot lately. He's the Bill Maher, the N-word guy. Did I show you that one? Yeah, that's him. I got to see him do a full set, and then I caught him as he was coming off stage, dude. He was so fucking chill too.
Speaking of the N-word guy.
Yeah. There was a lot of them there. I think his name's Jamar Neighbors.
Not necessarily the guy, but so we had a whole bit where me and Dustin here were shit-faced drunk. And things were said, and that footage mysteriously.
I thought I gave you that episode. What?
I thought you did too. I watched it all the way through, both segments. One was an hour, one was 30 minutes, and one was a minute and a half sound check, and nothing.
Huh.
Well, there was one, but.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the podcast gods decided that it wasn't our time to get canceled.
You walked up and like messed with the computer during the episode, or at the end of an episode, but it didn't sound like we were ending. So I think you might have stopped it.
I might have paused it. Maybe I didn't unpause it. Maybe we were too drunk and I didn't know. And we just said all our N-words while it was paused. Maybe that's what happened. Because yeah, we didn't start blasting them until we were pretty blasted ourselves.
Oh wow. You know, I wasn't going to throw us all the way under the bus, but hey.
Dude, we were letting them rip that night. We had Beyblades out there on the front porch, dog. Oh, man, we said it so much. At one point, it crossed my mind. I was like, man, the neighbors are going to be really mad at me. Because we are screaming the N-word on my front porch right now. That's the only thing I really remember about that episode, to be honest with you. So maybe it's better that does not exist. Oh shit, dude.
You know something crazy?
Yeah.
I've left a lot of your. In that,
I'm sure.
I've left a lot of it in. Just,
They're
but I showed
usually
the intention of cutting it out.
Nah, they're usually jokes anyways. I don't give a fuck what stays up.
No, it's all jokes, man. That's the point. But man,
I don't know. I felt pretty serious that night. The whiskey was flowing strong through my veins, boy.
yeah.
I was starting to see fucking the old Star Spangled Banner, dude. The one with the 13 stars on it. I was starting to fucking hear Francis Scott Key in my head, boy. I remember what America used to be. God damn it.
Dude, yeah, that's probably what you sounded like. Trigger memory.
I got told at Skankfest that I have a southern accent. I was like, I don't hear it, man. Because I think it's because I can switch to such a motherfucking hardcore southern accent if I really want to. Yeah. Like I can really like lean into it. So like I don't think
I am, the more country.
Yeah, that's for sure too. If I've been drinking, I get a lot more.
It's more like your slur is country.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not even your dialect. It's just, the way you slur is just very cowboy hat. And
back when I used to be on the fucking phones, people talk, I love your southern accent. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I can go back and forth with it too, but it's definitely worse when you're drunk.
Yeah,
especially whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey. Get some of that Kentucky gentleman up in my veins, and you know what I'm saying? I start my hair turns into a white hood. It just slowly starts to spike as I get drunker.
What were you drinking at Skankfest?
Evan Williams. I brought a bottle from home. That was my pregame shit, at least. I didn't, honestly, at Skankfest, I didn't do a lot of drinking. I did a lot of drinking before Skankfest. Because my mom put me on her Uber account. Big shout out, Mom. She fucking helped me out a lot down there, let me Uber back and forth to the French Quarter so I didn't get pulled over and fucking get a DUI in Louisiana.
She was not happy.
I know. She told me about that. She leaned into it a little bit. She told me, she was like, the next time I come over when you guys are recording, I'm gonna have to wear my hair down, wear a low cut shirt. She was like, I'll show who has a fucking mom bod. I was like, hell yeah, dude, fucking show it off and you got it.
No.
She's had a lot of surgeries to look the way she does. All right, so you fucking put some respect on her name.
I'll put some respect on it. All right.
She's fucking killed a guy. You respect that bitch.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Have I never told you that? What?
No.
Yeah, my mom fucking straight murdered her guy.
Is this like all on the record already?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Okay.
she was cleared by grand jury and all this shit. No, it's still a pending investigation. No, she I don't think I've ever done this story on the podcast.
I don't. She might be a little attractive.
She fucking, there was a guy who broke into the house. It was over Sycamore Bend.
Yeah.
It was when they lived over there. There was a guy who broke into their house who coming from Boardwalk Apartments, obviously. So he walked down into that neighborhood, and apparently he was trying other doors and nobody was unlocked, but apparently I guess my mom, one of the doors was unlocked. And she had gone to Big Lots with my little brothers at the time who were still in like fucking early high school.
Lots. I remember that.
Yeah. R.I.P. Big Lots. She had gone down there and she came back, and when she did, she noticed like there were some lights on that weren't supposed to, like she didn't remember leaving on. There was like some shit moved. So she had the boys go like hide in her room and like call the police, and she went to go investigate. He was downstairs with a suitcase full of her shit and a shotgun pointed at her own shotgun. She, from what she claims, now you've seen my mom, she's not a big person. He pointed the gun at her, and then she like grabbed it. And I believe the story is they then wrestled up the stairs, which at that point, as a man, punch this little bitch in the face, dude. One good hit and she's going down, and then you could just run past her. Like, what the fuck were you trying to do? And this guy's like a meth head too. It's like, you don't have qualms about hitting women. Come on, dude. I mean,
like, yeah, that makes me wonder how that went.
Yeah. Well, so they wrestled up the stairs apparently and out the front door, And like out on the front porch, the gun went off and hit him in the back of the head while they were wrestling for it. So he was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead later on there.
It's a lot less badass than
Yeah, I know. She didn't like execution style hit him, but you know,
I was hoping she beat somebody.
She was responsible for the death of another man, you know.
Man, that's heavy.
Yeah,
but kind of really cool at the same time. Like
I'm surprised I haven't told you. That's how I introduced my mom to people. I'm like, this is my mom. She killed a guy one time.
I've never met somebody and then later found out they were, a murderer.
They let her off
with respect.
She, I think it was something to do with like the local DA was up for re-election or some shit like that and didn't want to handle the case, so they like elevated it to grand jury status, and she fought it, and she had cameras and shit like that in the house, so like it was pretty cut and dry. But yeah, they let her off, and she has the framed note from like the grand jury like in her bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
Mom's badass. Fucking don't fuck with her. She'll come bust your shit open, dog. You don't even want to know.
My mom, I don't know. I don't think she's ever killed somebody. I know she would.
I don't think she.
No, like
my mom called me the day it happened and told me so.
My mom is a very loving woman, but she can also be cold, calculating, and
yeah. You mean a woman?
I mean,
you mean she's a woman? Is what you're saying?
Okay. That's
yeah,
fair.
You're using too many words there, big dog.
I wouldn't want to be on that much of her bad side. I know for a fact that she has beat a lot of motherfuckers' ass.
There you go. Yeah, she beat a bitch ass.
She can throw a punch. I would know.
I really don't know how many fights my mom's ever been in.
One time.
That's funny.
No, it was. Years later.
Hey, I'm sure. Yeah, probably not so funny at the time.
Dude, to this
what
day.
What the fuck, Mom?
To this day.
Mom, what the fuck? Seriously?
To this day, no hit I've ever taken from a man has rocked me. Like, one hit, I shit you not.
That's saying something.
Like, I guess she just knew how to throw a punch. Or maybe it was just because I was a child.
She's just one of them old school bitches. Yeah, she can fucking hit a quick jab.
Well, she grew up with like 8 dudes.
Yeah.
Her cousins and brothers and shit. I mean, like, she had to fight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For every scrap.
Mom did strike me as kind of a dyke.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She did do that short hair phase there for a while.
Your mom's a beautiful woman.
That's why she was still with my dad.
I've still got a whole page of pre-Skankfest fucking notes.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Dude,
this
I
is
had
all...
some notes that I wanted to go over. I've actually got an idea. We'll have to do it on another episode when I have a chance to prep you for it.
Oh yeah, this is one of the fun things that happened. I took a few Ubers because I was gonna be out drinking. That one of the Ubers was one of the Ubers was a dope ass black dude in a Tesla. He was like one of like the turtleneck, like tight fade, gold chain, like one of those black dudes who like kept it real neat and everything. And he was like real cool, and then just started talking to me about aliens. He was like, so like, how much do you pay attention to like what's going on?
Kid Cudi right now, like that's exactly what you just described.
A picture like, you remember that old picture like The Rock where he's got like the turtleneck and chain and like fanny pack?
Yeah.
It was kind of like one of those dudes, but like black, like low top fade
type shit.
kind of, but like maybe like some glasses too, like smart guy glasses. Okay. So like he was stylish, like you could tell. And and then he just hit me with like, how much do you pay attention to like NASA and the shit going on up there? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I see some stuff on Facebook every now and again. And he was like, do you know about what it's like Atlas 32I or some shit like that?
I've been seeing a lot about that.
And he was telling me about like this comet that fucking has no tail and it's been using like planets' gravitational pull to propel itself. It's like intelligently going in certain spots and all this shit like that. Yeah, he was talking to me about this the whole way there. And I was like, all right, man, that's fucking awesome. Like, I don't know.
This giant football shaped thing.
Yeah.
It's just been changing direction on its own.
Yeah. He's like, NASA won't say shit about it, dude. He's like, man, they're covering something up for sure. All this shit. I'm like, yeah, dude, probably.
Definitely.
Yeah, I believe that. Well, you mean the government's not telling us the truth? Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
Whoa, color me surprised. I'm not fucking gay, but I mean, I might suck your dick or whatever.